Thank you so much, Gavin. That was a really lovely introduction. It has been a long day, but it's been a long day for everybody. And I think it's been a really interesting day. So I'm certainly energized and really happy to be here. And some really interesting conversations that have been had thus far, Gavin, I think. And looking more specifically and deeply into countries, I think, is a useful exercise because in the plenary, we tend to speak a lot in quite broad terms. And when you come into these environments, it really gives you an opportunity to get a sense of what each country is doing and what the potential in each country is doing. And with that, let me take a seat and introduce my guest for the next 10 minutes or so. Can I ask you to kindly give a very, very warm welcome to Dr. Mohammed Ahmed Abdel Khawi. He's the head of research and design at Duqm Modern Coast Company in Oman. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't believe I was sitting behind you all that time and I didn't know it was you. So apologies for that. Let's just see if this thing's working. Can we have his mic, please? Can we have his, okay, we'll share a mic for now. We'll share mine and then hopefully they can sort that out. So the first thing that I'd like to get an understanding of is exactly what is it that your company does?
First of all, I'm proud to talk about Oman, and I'm proud to discuss with you and our people there to about Oman. Our company, it's named Duqm Modern Coast. We start investment in Oman since 2012. We start from 2012 until now to mining nickel laterite and mining also chromite and mining gypsum also. And now our project now to go to the strategic minerals like same lithium and cobalt and also nickel. But in Oman, unfortunately, we don't have aluminum there. So we only will concern about this mineral there in Oman. That's our target there.
So let's talk about getting people into the country. So it's one thing when everybody's talking about exploration and growing mining in their countries, in the region in particular.
Yes.
But what has made mining in Oman more interesting for operators, do you think, than being in other parts of the region, for example?
Yes, that's a good question. Number one, Oman, it's easy for mining law. Mining law, it's Oman, it's easy. It's also change and يعني the development from 2003 to 2019. They change all items here in the law to just make easy investment of mining. So any foreign investor can come to Oman and invest there by easy way.
It's quite interesting because one of the common themes, and I'm sure you've been listening a little bit throughout the day, and our audience will appreciate this as well, is that for investors, in as much as it is about the product, it's
Yes.
about the environment in which you're doing business as well.
Yes.
And maybe some countries could learn quite a lot from not necessarily liberalizing the environment, but just
yes,
opening
yes,
it up a little bit
yes.
so that people can do business more easily.
Yes, I don't talk all about mining. I talk about all sectors here. We will help our mining people to work. Like environmental will help, labor will help, this investment ministry will help. All people will help you to start mining in Oman. That is in Oman now. It's like era of mining because Oman it's from GCC and Oman also just only depends on oil. But now they change the idea to start mining.
So what is driving this thinking, do you think, for Oman? Is it about future sustainability? Is it about increased profits? Is it about everything? What is it?
No, just driving there, I talk about future sustainability because now oil, this as a oil will be disappear يعني around 40 years in the future. So now Oman thinking about where is other for investment or other for production. So they search about resources to just recover the oil income in Oman. I tell you some amazing point. Income in Oman from mining in 2019, it's around $600 million. Now Oman proposed to increase this in 2026 $1 billion to just increase the income of this mining.
Yeah, your GDP has grown significantly. I mean, it grew from what, 210 Omani Rial
Yes,
to what, 218 in
yes,
2020, which is quite a rapid growth,
a growth, yes.
which is really encouraging. So, when you're talking about this liberalization, this opening up, what does that mean for your company
Oh,
and your ability to do business or better business?
for me, if do a bit to business, you know, some restriction from environmental in Oman. Because Oman is still nature country. You can visit Oman and you can see all greens there, you can see all mountains there, you can see animals there, same South Africa. It's like nature country, nature country. And Oman keeps this country, it's like clean. Please don't cut any trees, don't kill any animals there, even suppose, even fox there, don't cut, don't kill. Just tell us, we will take this. So more restriction about environment. So must all people coming to mining take care about the environmental restriction in Oman.
So that pressure, has that changed the way in which you're able to do business with other partners in the country? Or are you finding that the liberalization, even though there's strict environmental laws, hasn't been too negative?
No, this is not negative. There's another some negative there. Negative not only for Oman, it's only for our GCC because now they talk about this what nationalization to just put all people from the nation to just make the income. But more experienced people come from the out, come to help all these people there. So that's always some negative there from my view, from my view of company. But other for our, we have also in company. I'll talk about my company. We make another partnership with other company from outside, like same Saudi Arabia and India. We also bring some people there to start investment there by easy ways coming and enjoying in Oman. To start.
So tell me a little bit more about that. Those partnerships we heard in the discussion that Gavin was having earlier and this morning, collaboration, how important collaboration is in the region, amongst companies in the region, amongst the countries in the region. When you're looking at those partnerships, what are you looking for? And what are they looking for?
Yes, that is a good question. No, number one, they search about Oman, mining of Oman, because you know, Omani government also they have big ministry of investment. They do many programs and many banners about Oman, and you can come to invest to Oman, and also we can put money in Oman. So the people search about what is this Oman. I tell you some joke for this. I come to Oman 2019. At that time, I don't know where is this Oman. What is this Oman? I don't know because you know some unknown about some people. But Oman, it's famous for mining from not from nowadays, just from since 1,000 years before.
Yeah, for a very long time. How would you, if you were to break down some of the things that need to happen in Oman? And in the business sector, I'm not going to talk about PPE specifically because that's what you do. Okay. But if you're looking broadly speaking, what are some of the changes that need to happen to allow for even more rapid growth? Because the sense that I get is that even though you've seen this uptick in GDP, there's room for a lot more.
Yes. For our number one, we concern with mining for our company. That is it. This mining in Oman need more sectors to come to work with mining. Not only mining. Number one, labor, they must come. So we'll invite more people to come there. So these people will expense more money in Oman, and also they increase some of total income of Oman. That's number one. Number two, we already export our ores to like Emirates, to like go to China, to India. So we'll bring this money for Oman. That is, and also we give some fees, many fees to ministries, to also because we were working there. So that is a strategy to our work for covering this.
There are a number of people who are sitting in the audience who are thinking to themselves, okay, what is the thing that's going to convince me to go to Oman? other than instead of other countries. So why do I go to Oman instead of going somewhere else? You've spoken a little bit about the liberalization of some of the laws, which of course are going to help. But if you had to give people 3 reasons why coming to Oman is good for business,
Okay.
what would those 3 reasons be?
Number one, talk about the material there. Already, I spent many times to listen to the people talk about the mineral. All people talk about transition minerals. It's for your batteries. Oman have resource and reserves of this mineral there, from starting from nickel and cobalt and this chromite and also copper there in Oman. So Oman have number one of this. Number two, that's most important, investment law of Oman. You know, 2019, 2019, investment law don't give us any foreign investor a chance to work alone. But in 2021, they changed this investment law to make foreign investor independent. You can come there and invest without any sharing from an Omani there. You can start. Our company also invite some company to come work there without sharing with them. That is not. Number three, Oman have big stability for safety, stability for life. It's good country. We can stay there for many years. That's Oman.
An important element that, again, we've heard about throughout the day, and in my personal view, it's going to be critical if we're going to be able to do any of this. That is the question of skills.
Okay.
What does the skills landscape look like in Oman? Do they have the skills? Is there actual specific initiatives to increase and improve the skills that are available in the country?
Okay, we have skills of this. So you ask about skills like for mining, so people working in mining skills there. Yes, already we have this. In Sultan Qaboos universities, is big university in Oman. Only one government was there. They have department of geological, and also before they have department of mining. But they close because Oman people is a short number. It's like 4 million people only with the area 300 square kilometer. That is Oman. So that is it. Skills also in Oman, they make the Ministry of Manpower. They make full scale for skills programs to all people coming to start mining, to start investment. They support us and they give us fund to start this.
I know you're going to think I'm not telling the truth, but our
Truth?
10
What
minutes
truth?
the 10 minutes is finished.
Oh my God.
And I think you've done a great job. The
thank you.
ministry should call you and get you to come and do the PR for them.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Mohammed. I really do appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Gavin, I think the floor is yours. Are you ready? You are. Let's go. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience, and Dr. Mohammed, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mohammed. Really appreciate that.